All right, right now we're talking about tickets and shows and concerts and StubHub. We've seen folks go to StubHub to find tickets to Taylor Swift, Beyonce, other big acts. But one North Carolina woman learned the hard way. There are things that you need to know when using those kinds of outlets.
She flew to New York and was actually walking into the concert with her kids when she realized the tickets that she bought on her phone and paid for were no longer hers.
I saw that Billy Joel was coming to Madison Square Garden.
Pam Stowe is turning 70 this year and thought it would be fun to celebrate with her two sons who live in New York City.
I'm going to surprise them with tickets. I have a big birthday coming up, and I thought this is a big splurge. It's a big splurge, but I'm going to do it.
She admits she spent a lot of money, $3,000 to get 4 great seats.
And I was so excited I couldn't sleep that night.
She got an email from StubHub confirming her order and the fact that the money was taken from her bank account. Stowe says she waited to download the tickets, hoping to surprise the boys with how great the seats were, and she didn't want to take any chances with technology.
I'm almost 70 years old, and I decided, and I'm not that great at technology, and I thought I'm going to wait and get with my kids before I opened the email with the tickets.
But just an hour before Billy Joel was set to take the stage,
my son starts going through my emails, and he says, "Mom, the tickets are gone."
Stowe had received this email from StubHub sent the day before the concert saying your seller is no longer able to provide the tickets you originally purchased.
I just burst into tears. I couldn't even talk. I was so upset.
We spoke with representatives for StubHub, and they told us, quote, less than an hour before the show, the buyer contacted customer service that she was unable to locate her tickets. After troubleshooting with the buyer, StubHub began the process of finding replacement tickets.
Did they give any explanation as to what happened with the tickets?
No, except that it was the third party's fault. And my son asked them who the third party might be, and they said either they weren't sure, and the tickets were either probably released to either Ticketmaster or there's another ticket site.
StubHub said that to you on the phone?
To my son, yes. And so, I mean, they just hijacked our tickets, in my opinion.
A rep from StubHub told us unopened tickets are not automatically relisted as they belong to the buyer.
If I sold you these glasses and you gave me $20 for them, they would be yours forever and to put on right now or never. They're yours. I don't understand the concept of you buy something and it can be taken from you. I just had my head full of what this night was going to be like. And the kids were so excited, but it was just, it was a huge disappointment.
A StubHub rep told us that this was a technology error, and they advise all customers to immediately download the email and, of course, the tickets as soon as you receive it to avoid any potential problems. And they say that gives them more time to troubleshoot if issues come up. We can tell you StubHub did completely refund all of her money for the tickets and give her a $200 credit.
Now, even if you are able to secure your tickets and get to the show, hidden fees can drag you down. They can raise the price of tickets by more than 20%. Meg Oliver reports about a new policy that could be the first step towards getting costs under control.
There's no bad blood if you have a golden ticket to Taylor Swift.
I'm so excited.
39-year-old Swiftie superfan Laura Kelly paid $350 face value for hers.
And do you know how much you paid in hidden fees?
I have no idea.
And how does that make you feel, not knowing really how much the ticket actually was?
There's definitely a little bit of a sticker shock.
Hidden fees can add more than 20% to the price of tickets, from sporting events to concerts. We found a seat at Beyonce's upcoming show in New Jersey for $146 face value. At checkout, more than $30 in fees were tacked on. The White House, executives from Live Nation, SeatGeek, and other companies joined President Biden, pledging to provide the total cost of tickets up front.
This is a win for consumers, in my view, and proof that our crackdown on junk fees has real momentum.
It all comes in wake of the disastrous ticket launch for Swift's Eras Tour last November. Outraged fans waited hours online before Ticketmaster suspended sales due to high demand and insufficient inventory. Brandon Ross is a media and technology analyst.
Truly, it's a deceptive practice. And I think everyone in the industry recognizes that. And it's why I think Live Nation Ticketmaster is taking this leadership position.
While the artists and their teams keep most of the ticket price you pay, Ross says about 75% of those additional fees go to venues to pay for things like parking, security, and staff. A smaller portion is then given to Ticketmaster. This new all-in pricing will take effect this fall.